I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let her fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, U.P.K made me like this. Bada bing, I popped the least suspect. I start all my crowns, ring and necklace. Do what the men above had taught me. Hey, you say I play too hot, no coffee. I had to change my life like this, yeah. I'm taking life for what it is, yeah. Quit acting blind, you need some lenses. Abiding by the damn scriptures, hey. I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let her fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, U.P.K made me like this. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. Quit the fuss, show me love, show me love. I need love. Don't wanna leave me here. I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards round us, I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let her fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, U.P.K made me like this.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above when they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that little bike on me. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying? They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to wrong with step. I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay solid. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no token when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That bitch be so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass see the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass see the prophets. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
This a Batman tune, I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit, alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. I'm from the city where they sing about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet. That's my enemy. Little nigga, this that cold, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup. I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the best. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. U.P.K, bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been the showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that One West up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximal. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out.
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General YAHANNA, presents the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General YAHANNA is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto Him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Cabins on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General YAHANNA, presents the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General YAHANNA is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto Him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Cabins on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.
This video taken by the I.S.U.P.K is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group's repentant.
Niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but these coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I might have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it, how I talk it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life passing through your mind, now you're big. And I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they mom want us. I'm just coolin' by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Sippin' that pool, wow, got you laced up out your shoe now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna duck. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on the nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Make it your bitch ass back, get mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip it damn nuts, yeah I know. Crazy what coon people will do for these hoes, but I ain't even pressed. I see why you going on, my nigga, you dead wrong. Bust a nut, boy, get it on.
Black and white land, shit is crazy.
Preach about how they hate white people.
I'm freshen up, cleaner than the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the blood sucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get to walking on the girl, she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, homie. Unleash it to the G. Who is he, that nigga from SC? Get your level straight before you approach a G. Cyan TC 0013. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Trying to shoot at us now later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blang, blow.
But even 30 years later, videos don't necessarily lead to convictions of officers. Advocates for reform say that needs to change.
Shaw, that's it.
Shaw, man, you know what I'm saying? Realest nigga out there, man. Nigga turned up, feel me? Nigga turned the city up, fucking with his music. We out of color right now.
Where we at, though? Where we at?
Greenville, South Carolina, man.
Where we at?
Shout out Shaw, man. Turned up, man.
Damn right.
Fuck with it, man.
Give me that. Right.
Birds, you dig?
They go, brother.
Right, shalom with the I.S.U.P.K. Started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. And from 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to the Bible. So, lucky that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Jews according to the Bible. Right. And that the so-called, Israeli man is not the real Jew, man, but an imposter according to the Bible. We can also prove that as well. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Any questions you may have, put it in the chat. Make sure you put it in the chat. You know what I mean? Any questions, put in the chat. We have classes at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. That's 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. We have classes Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at 394 Lodge Road. We also have classes online every Tuesday, which is the Brotherhood class, 7 to 9 online, live from Manchester. And also the Lashawan Kodash, which means the Holy Tongue. You know what I mean? We teach Hebrew every Friday, 7 to 9 online. Officer Awaban teaches it. Also, make sure you log into all I.S.U.P.K social media. So that's the Periscope, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff, man. Type in I.S.U.P.K United Kingdom. Also, make sure you watch The Grill. The Grill by Commanding General YAHANNA, man. You know what I mean? That's every Monday, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. It's a bit late. If you can't watch it the following day, man. It's a powerful show, man. You know what I mean? Every Saturday, every Monday as well. Make sure you watch it as well. So with that, any questions before we start? Real quick. Let me get a couple comments in the chat. Let me see first. Shalom to Ty, DOATBM, Daniel. He says his grandfather was Jamaican. He married a white woman. Their sons married a white woman. His dad married a white woman. I have a full white features. It's only my hair that's black. Okay. It's only my hair that's black. Show up. Otherwise, I think I'm full white. Where do I stand? Okay, so this is what we believe in. This is what the Bible says, man. Give me that in the book of Numbers real quick. If you could, Radar. So lucky to interrupt you. Yeah. If you could get me the book of Numbers, I think 111.
18?
Yes, the one.
Numbers 18, yeah?
Car.
Numbers 18 and what for sure?
Is it 11? Give me Numbers. Yeah. Numbers 1 and 18.
Numbers 1 and 18.
Car. So the brother's saying that he on his father's side, he comes from a black man, a slave on the plantation, or a slave in the house. Who knows? He comes from a black man anyway, a black man from slavery, who are Israelites. And he said, over the years, they've been marrying, white women, and he lost so-called black features. Does that make him an Israelite? The answer is yes. You are still an Israelite regardless of what you look like. Regardless of what you look like, it goes according to your bloodline, man. You know what I mean? Get me that Numbers 1 and 18, Baba Kushar.
Book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month.
Come on.
And they declared their pedigree.
And they declared their what?
Their pedigree.
And they declared their pedigree, man. Your pedigree is your family. If you buy a dog, you ask for the pedigree, man. So what pedigree? You want to make sure that this dog is full pit bull, or it's full XL bully, or it's full whatever the case may be. Your pedigree is your makeup, your family line, who you come from. And the Bible says that we declare our pedigree.
After their families, by the house of their fathers.
After who?
By the house of their fathers.
And that's how we declare our pedigree, by our fathers, man. If your father was a black man, you are a black man, despite what you look like, man. Despite what features you may have, you are a black man according to the Bible, according to God. You are an Israelite, if that's the truth. But that's for anyone out there. You know what I mean? If your father's a black man, you are a black man. Let me tell you something. You are what the seed of your father is. Meaning what an apple tree produces seeds, and an apple tree can only produce more apples, man. All it can do. The seeds in an orange only can produce oranges, man. They can't produce nothing else. And the sperm that's in a black man could only produce black people. All he can do, man. All he can do, no matter where he puts the seed, whether he puts it in a white woman, a Chinese woman, African woman, he produces what he is. He makes what he is, man. You're not what your mother is. Even if you might take up some of her features, but you're not who your mom is, man. You might have some of your mom's DNA, but you're not who your mom is. You are who your father is, man. You get an apple tree and plant it in the ground anywhere in the world, man. It will look different depending on what soil you plant it in. But overall, it's an apple tree will come from that, nothing else. Same with bananas, same with mangoes, whatever the case may be. The same way how life has seed in it. Men also have seed as well, man. It's called sperm. A man plant that seed into a woman. Man plant that seed into a woman, and guess what? We produce ourselves. You know what I mean? What is it? They hear that? Nah, you're not, man. You got a lot of brothers out there that are ignorant, that just don't understand, and they're going by physical appearance. Bob Marley's what? Bob Marley's an Edomite, man. He got brown skin, but his father's white, man. His father's white. If you can prove that your father's a black man, then listen, man, there's no problem. You know what I mean? Bob Marley's darker than some brothers in the school, man. He ain't one of us. He ain't one of us because his father's a white man. You feel me? But if your grandfather's black, like you say, then you're one of us, man. Give me the other one as well. Go on.
Obviously, I've done that. What's it called? You know that tree thing. What's it called? When you do your DNA. Yeah. So some guys come up there and he says, "Oh, you know, we're connected, saying we're family." But he looks like a white boy, isn't it? But he's saying, "Oh, his dad's mixed race and his granddad's black." You get what I mean? And obviously, I said to my mum, "Do you know?" Because he said, "Tell me his granddad." And I'm going, "Yeah, I know them. You get what I mean?" So he's like, "Yeah, he's come up like with family." And I mean, if you see him, it looks like his hair is like curly.
Yeah, it's the law don't go by. We know the Jews are black, but who you are, you know, the Bible goes, we shouldn't mix. We shouldn't. But brothers have made mistakes in the past and have mixed. And likewise, we have brothers that, you know, look a certain way or will make you question our balance to Israel. According to the Bible, they are. You know what I mean? They are our brothers, yeah. They are our brothers nonetheless, man. And, you know what I mean? To change their life, want to put down crab, shrimp, lobster, pork, and horse, they can come in here. Get me Get me, if you could, give me Jeremiah 12 and 9. In the book of Jeremiah 12 and 9. Any more questions? Let me know. We get into it.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 12, verse 9. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
And the Lord said, my heritage. Who's the Lord's heritage? Israelites, man. We're the Lord's heritage, man. You know, you can get that in the book of Isaiah. The Lord said, Israel, you are mine heritage, man. You can look it up in your own time. And the Lord said, mine heritage is like to me as a speckled bird, man. Break that down for me, Ariana. What's the Lord saying here? My heritage is like a speckled bird. But the Israelites are like a speckled bird. Break it down for me.
Speckled bird.
What's a speckled bird look like?
Is it like you're basically trying to say that it's different shades of brown?
There you go, man. A speckled bird is different shades of brown. The Lord saying my heritage is like, you know, a bird, you know, who different shades of brown, different colors, man. That's the Lord's heritage right there. Meaning you're gonna get Israelites that, you know, are very light. You're gonna get some that, you know, very dark. Some are in between. Some are caramel. Some are not. The Lord, you're gonna get that, man. The Lord said my heritage is like a speckled bird. That's why you got Cubans that are very light, man. Cubans that are very dark, man. Jamaicans that are very light. Jamaicans that are very dark, man. Just because naturally, some brothers are just naturally light skinned, and some brothers, you know, haven't out there and mixed with the other nations, man. Got women from the other nations, whatever the case may be. But the Lord said, what? Read that again.
My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
There you go. The Lord said, my heritage is unto me like a speckled bird, meaning what? We come in many shades of brown. We done?
The birds are round about.
But the other birds round about. So imagine this, we're the speckled bird, we're the one that belongs to the Lord. The Israelites who come in many shades of brown. Then you got the other nations, the birds round about. Who's the birds round about? The other nations, man. Chinese, the Africans, the Indian, man, all the rest of them. Read.
Are against her.
Oh, what?
Are against her.
And all the other birds around about us are against us, man. While we're arguing about color, the other nations hate us, man. You want to hear a joke? You know, some of the Native American Indians here are pale as can be, man. Really, really white, man. And in America, they're on reservations. The oppressor hates them. The full red-blooded American man waving the, you know, the red, what's it called, the red, white, and blue flag, hates them, man, regardless of their color. Have you not seen the movie Scarface? The movie, the what's it called? In Florida, The American man hates the Cubans, man, hates the Colombians, and some of them are pale, man. Have you not seen the rapper, what's his name, Pitbull? Hate him. California, the police hate Mexicans, man. Hate Mexicans and taking all the jobs, and some Mexicans are pale as hell, man. While we're talking about skin complexion, yeah, you one of us, man. You're light skin, yeah, you ain't real, man. You got this, like that. The oppressor hates all of us, man. See, the oppressor, he don't have the beefs that we have. The oppressor don't. Listen, white people also come in many shades, man. Do you know that? You got white people who got freckles. You got white people who are ginger. You got white people who are mad pale and can't tan. You got white people that burn. White people that are blonde. They come in many shades too, but they don't beef about it. So that's what you don't know about it, man. When it comes to possessing America, the pale white, the ginger white, the freckle-faced white, all of them put all of us in chains, man. When it comes to fighting in Russia and Ukraine, the pale Jew, the freckled Jew, they all come together, man. We just can't get over this colorism thing. We're just beefing about colorism, man. You know, meanwhile, these oppressors want all of us in chains, man. But every last one of us in chains, you know what I mean? The light-skinned black man in chains, along with the dark-skinned black man, along with the one with the good hair, along with the one with the nappy hair, along with the one with the big nose. All of us were picking cotton, man. And it puts all of us in council estates, man, and puts drugs on all of our streets, man, and calls all of us coon and gollywog and N-word, man. All of us locked up. He stops and frisks all of us, man, whether he likes to or not. Whether he likes to or not, he stops and frisks all of us, man. That's the thing that we got. That's the thing we got to remember. Even though we're many different colors, the birds around us hate us, man. They all hate us. Read that again.
My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
We're like a speckled bird. So let me show you a speckled bird, man. Let me show you a speckled bird real quick, man. A speckled bird is a bird speckled, a bird of many different colors, man. Let me show you what I was talking about. It's a speckled bird right here. It's a bird of many colors, man. As a whole, this is black people. A bird speckled, but a bird of many different shades of brown, man. That's us. Many different shades of brown, man. Read.
The birds around about are against her.
And the birds round about are against us. You know what I mean? You're talking about, yeah, I'm light skinned, man. But guess what? That Indian man that owns all the shops in your neighborhood, he ain't hiring you whether you're light skinned or dark skinned, man. If you're 5 pounds short, he ain't giving you, he ain't letting you off, whether you're light skinned or dark skinned, whether you're Cuban or Mexican, wherever the case may be, man. The policeman gonna stop and frisk you whether you're light or dark or got long hair down your back or, you know, an afro, man. That judge is gonna lock you up. The drugs go in your neighborhood despite your complexion. Please shout Mark Duggan. Listen, please shout Mark Duggan. Mark Duggan was light skinned, man. Excuse me. You know, Mark Duggan was what the world called mixed race, man. And here with us today because of the racist police force, man. Didn't matter what complexion it was. Policeman, they don't suffer for what we suffer from. They see it all as black people, man. And in their eyes, black people are a problem, and we gotta go. And they're gonna make it their duty to get rid of all black people, man. So, like, that answers your question, Ark. So, like, you have a little rant, but can't we move forward from there. If you could give me Ezekiel 37 chapter, Baba Kushar. Give me Ezekiel 37 and 1. So we tell black people, listen, I hear a lot of black people talking about the draft. I hear that, yeah, Britain they got all these guns and all this technology, but got no one to bust them. And they're saying that they might have to drag people in to fight in the army because the Navy is half the size. The Navy is half the size. And England's an island and it relies on its Navy because, you know, it's an island, so it's surrounded by water. So it needs to have the strongest Navy to stop people from getting in. So they're saying, what we're going to do? And they're saying, listen, we might have to draft people, like force people to come in the army, force people wages. I said, damn. You know what I mean? They say, if we go to war with Russia. So imagine this, right now. Let me get this right. So England was talking all this shit. They was bluffing. They had no soldiers all this time. Who would have thought, man? England was talking big shit. And we're going to back Ukraine. We're going to back Ukraine to the max. And we're going to back this. And we're going to send support. Listen, you might want to keep quiet, man. Because if Putin was to go, you know what? I don't like this talking now. I'm at war with you. You even got the numbers, man. You might want to keep quiet, man. Talking all this talk here. Didn't even have the numbers. Now, let me tell you something. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. The Ukrainians got their army, man. The Russians got their army, man. Palestine got their army. Israel got their army. Now, black man, what army are you supposed to join, man? I'm gonna tell you this class. I'm gonna tell you what army you're supposed to join. You're supposed to join the army of the Lord, man. The Most High God is making an army out of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Making our army, and He wants us strong. And one day we're gonna fight against our oppressors, man. With our King Yahawashi leading us, we're gonna do it, man. But guess what? You won't be in the army, man. You would die You would die with the Ukrainians. You would die with the Russians. You would die with the Israelis and the Palestinians if you don't put down weed, man. If you don't put down whores, man. If you don't put down prostitution and abortions and all the things that are making our God hate us, man. You can be a part of the army, or you can die as the army of our oppressors, man. That's what the Lord's telling us. Read it nice and loud. Ezekiel 37:1.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1. The hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord.
There you go. So Ezekiel said the hand of the Lord was upon me and He carried me away in the spirit of the Lord, man. So what Ezekiel seen here is spiritual. It's not real. Ezekiel seen a vision. When he goes, the Lord carried me away into the spirit, it means he's seen a vision. Everything Ezekiel's about to say right now is a vision. It's like imagine you're daydreaming, you're in a trance, and as you're daydreaming, you're seeing things, man. You're seeing events in the future, in the past. That's what a vision will be like. That's the best way I can give it to you. It's not a dream. A dream is when your eyes are closed. This is a vision. Imagine your eyes are open. You know when your eyes are open, man, go, yo, you're good. You're 1,000 miles away. That's a vision. That's a trance according to the Bible. Your eyes are open, and Ezekiel's seeing all this stuff, what's going to happen in the future. And this vision is from the Lord. That's what it means by the hand of the Lord carried me away. Meaning this ain't a regular daydream. This is something from God Himself. Read.
And set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones.
Read it again.
And set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones.
And He sat him down in the midst of a valley that was full of bones. So Ezekiel seen a vision. In his vision, Ezekiel's in a valley. Anyone know what a valley is?
Is it like trees and valleys and like mountains, like a walkway?
That's the one. A valley is where two mountains meet or two hills meet. So you have a hill here. Down here will be the valley. So in war, people fight on the hills and so forth, for fighting the valleys, and the bodies, get killed and rolled over off the hill, and the bodies be left to rot in the valley. So Ezekiel's in a valley. That's where he's in a valley, and around him is many dead bodies, many dead bones around him. Read that again.
And sat me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones.
And the Lord sat him down in a valley that was full of bones. So in his vision, you've seen Ezekiel looking around and the dead bodies everywhere. Imagine being on the battlefield and everyone's dead, man. Not only are they dead, the bones, meaning what? They're not rotting bodies. Their bones meaning they've been dead. They've been dead for a long time. And as you read on, you're gonna find out that these bones are Israel, man. Our whole nation of people, these bones are us, and we've been dead a long time. Dead from slavery. We've been dead from the time of what? From before slavery, from the Greeks and the Romans. When I say dead, I'm not talking about literally dead. I'm talking about spiritually dead, man. Being a Christian, that means we're dead, man. Being a Muslim, that means we're dead, man. Being a Rastafarian, those things are the things that make us dead, man. Read.
Verse 2. And cause me to pass by them around about.
Hold where you are. So like you hold it. Let's prove that to be dead means to not keep the laws of God. Hold there. Give me Proverbs 21:16 if you could. So hold here. Put your thumb there. Proverbs 21:17. So lock here. Let me know when you're there. Any questions, man? Type them in. That's terrible. Feed the big boy like that. That's terrible.
21, you say?
21 and 16.
16.
21, 16. Go on.
Proverbs 21, verse 16. The man that waveth out of the way of understanding.
And read that again. The man that walketh, I think it is, or wandereth. Is it wandereth?
Yeah.
Well, read that again.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
And the Bible goes, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding. And what's the way of understanding? Does anyone know what the way of understanding is? Go on.
Like following the Lord, following the statutes and commandments.
That's correct. You know what I mean? This Bible right here is the way of understanding. This Bible is how you understand what to eat from what not to eat. It's how you understand what to wear from what not to wear. How to treat a brother from how not to treat a brother. How to run your marriage from how not to run your marriage. This is the way of understanding. When you read this Bible, see how you understand. Sisters also write as other laws. You know what I mean? The laws, that's correct. This Bible is how you understand anything. It's your understanding. The Bible goes, what? All these nations shall see us keeping the laws and say, what? What a great and understanding people. We understand. This isn't, everybody else couldn't understand COVID-19 and was dying of COVID-19. We in the UPK had the understanding. Why? Because in our Bible, in our records, it says what? That we can't eat bats, man. While everybody else is getting gout and this and chlamydia, we're to what, man? Why? Because the Bible tells us what type of woman to marry, tells us what type of meats to eat. Where everybody else is stealing and robbing and their civilization is upside down. We don't have them problems. Why? Because we got the understanding. But let me tell you something. The Bible says if a man leaves the understanding, if a man wants to eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, if a man wants to get tattoos, if a man wants to smoke weed and have whores, and if a woman wants to have abortions and have sex with other men, that is wandering out of the way of understanding. That's someone not keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Read.
Shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
And that man that walks out of the way of understanding, the Bible says what? Read it again.
Shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
The Bible says that man is dead, man. If any man don't keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, he's dead. The Bible calls him dead. When the Bible said that Adam died when he disobeyed the Lord, Adam didn't physically die, man. But that day he died, man. When you leave the truth, you are dead. Your life ain't worth living. You ain't living, man. And that's how black people talk. That's how black people talk. If you're living good, man, go, I'm living, man. I'm living. And if you're not living at all, like, listen, I might as well be dead, man. That's how black people talk. When the man goes, I'm living, man. I'm living. We're all living. Our heart's pumping, technically. But he's really living. He's living good. You know what I mean? I say, yo, I'm living, man. You see, I'm living. That's how black people talk. And when a man say, yo, listen, I might as well be dead. I ain't alive right now, man. When a man goes, when a man says to you, yo, this part is dead, man. What it means, it's not saying nothing. And that's what the Lord thinks about you when you don't keep the laws. He looks at you like, you ain't saying nothing, man. Your life ain't worth living, man. What kind of man lives like this? What kind of man eats this and dresses like this and have sex with this and this and this and treats, his brothers like this and his wife like this and other brothers and kills and robs and goes? The Lord's saying, yo, you ain't living. That's not life, man. Go back to where we were in Ezekiel, man. The Lord, Ezekiel said what? He saw a valley of dry bones. He saw us as a nation of people. As a nation of people, as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are not living, man. Some of us are Christian. Some of us are Muslim. We're living in council estates. We're selling drugs to one another. You know what I mean? We're full of religion. We're full of philosophies. It's survival out there. Every man for himself. Our life, we're not living according to God, man. Read that for the Tata.
Book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse 1. The hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones. There
you go. And he carried Ezekiel out into the midst of the valley that was full of bones. As you read on, it's going to prove to you that these bones are talking about Israelites, man. Read.
Another one come. Verse 2. And caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there was a very many in the open valley.
And the Lord told Ezekiel, look, walk by him, look around, man. Look at all these dry bones, man. Look at how many, look at all the bones and death and, all these dry bones. Have a look at it, man. And Ezekiel's walking around. It's an open valley too, so there's loads of space. It's saying, look, there was many. And let me tell you something, blacks and Hispanics are many. Look at all the countries that we're in, man. Venezuela, Honduras, Jamaica, all the Caribbean islands, England. And guess what? In all these places where we live in the ghettos in all these places. We're killing each other in all these places, whether it be Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala, America, Brazil. We're dry in all these places. Wherever we are, look how much we are of us there are. Some of us got our own countries. Like there's some countries that are owned by black people, and guess what? Like Haiti and so forth. And guess what? We still die in them countries, man. We still sell drugs in them countries, man. We still abort babies in them countries. No matter where we are, no matter whether we're in a rich country like America, we're suffering. A rich country like France, we're suffering. A rich country like England, we're still suffering. We're still on drugs. We're still killing our brothers, man. Or even a poor country. The Lord said, look how many there are. And guess what? They're all dry, man. They're still all dry. Read.
And lo, they were very dry.
And they were very dry, man. Meaning what? They've been dead for a while. We've been dead for a while. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, it's time we come back to the Lord, man. It's time we get the truth, man. We've been dead for a while. We've been Christian for too long, man. We've been Muslim for too long. We've been searching for too long. We've been Rastafarian and Egyptologists. What else have we been? We're Rastafarian, we're Egyptologists, we're Muslim, we're Christian, we're Lutheran. We just every religion you name it, man. Black people are in it, man. We're atheists now, we're agnostics, we're spiritualists. Oh God, we did it all, man. We did it all. Some of Jehovah's Witness, some of us even went into politics. We've enjoyed new religions too. What's that new one? That Jim Jones one. Jim Jones' whole congregation was damn near all black. You see it? Remember Jim Jones, the cult leader? And he went to like Belize or something. And damn near a good percentage of his congregation were black people, man. Black people from America migrated to people. But it's a people looking for the answers, man. But we don't want to come to the UPK though, man. The one thing that will change the life, we don't want to go. Jim Jones said that I don't know what Jim Jones was teaching, but black people flocked to him and left their lives back home and fled to him. Then the man said, yo, he could listen, we're gonna all drink poison, and every man drank poison. Black man said, okay, cool. You know what I mean? So we could just about get man to pay the tithes. Fucking hell. So lucky, all we had to do is be a white cult leader, and we could get man to drink poison, man. Man was knocking back with Kool-Aid. Knocking back Kool-Aid, man. With poison there. In the UPK, we're trying to get you off weed. You can't do that for us though. But what one oppressor can say, you're not back some Kool-Aid, and everyone knocked it back, man, and killed himself. Anyway, what was the last here? Carry on.
Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, come, can these bones live?
And read that again.
Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?
And the Most High said to Ezekiel, said, Son of man, can these bones live, man? Son of man. That's how black people talk today. You know, black people say man all the time. Like when you read the Bible, you hear the word man a lot. Like Christ would call himself son of man, referring to himself like son of. You know, black people talk like, yo, man's hungry, you know. Or man go, oh, I'm hungry, man. You hear that a lot. They was like, yo, son of man. When you read it in the Bible dictionary, son of man's like a slang, like saying, yo, bro, or yo, you saying like son of man. That's how the best of the Bible is written. And the Lord said, son of man, speaking to what Ezekiel said, can these bones live? I mean, he's asking him, look at these bones, man. Look how dead they are, look how dry they are. Can they come alive again? Read. Don't do it. Don't do it that.
And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest.
And Ezekiel saw these dry bones and said, God, only you know this one. Now, I can't answer this one. Ezekiel said, Lord, you know. The Lord asking Ezekiel, the Lord saying, yo, son of man, you reckon these bones can live? And Ezekiel saying, why, Lord, yo, this is one that you know. This one I can't answer, man. Ezekiel's seeing the condition of black people. He's thinking, you know what Ezekiel's thinking? Ezekiel's thinking what every black man has said once in their life. What's every black man said once in their life? Anyone know? Everyone said this before, man. Everyone, I don't care. You're in the truth now. There's a time in your life when every black man said this. Come on. Now you're not sure. Every black man, you ever seen before? Boy, I don't think black people are ever gonna get it together, you know. Yeah. You look at black people and go, I don't think we're ever gonna get it together. I don't think we're ever gonna overcome our oppressors, man. I don't think we're gonna ever come off drugs, man. I don't think, there you go, sister's correct, man. You know what I mean? You can't work with black people. That's what we all said in times past. And Ezekiel looking at the state of our people and saying, I don't know, you know, rule the world. I don't know, you know. You know, come off drugs, be respected by these oppressors. Boy, good luck with that, man. I can't see it happening. Read.
Verse 4. Again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones.
Right, read that again, nice and strong. Verse 4.
Again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones.
There you go. The Lord said, Ezekiel, you know what? Prophesy unto these bones, man. And that's what we do at camp. Our people's dead. Our people's out there breaking laws of God. And what do? We prophesy unto them bones, man. We go to where the bulk of our people are, man. That's why you see us in Brixton, man. That's why you see us in what? Piccadilly Circus, man. That's why you see us outside the Boring, where all of our people are, man. You know, without the law, our people are dead. You know, no fault of their own, could have been lied to, indoctrinated, but we go out there, we prophesy unto them. We prophesy unto them dry bones, man. We prophesy unto our people that are dead and speak to them and teach them. Prophesy means to teach, man. That's what we do. We tell them, we say what? That pork is wrong, crab is wrong, same-sex marriage is wrong, LGBT is wrong. We prophesy, teach these dry bones, man. Read.
And say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
And we tell our people, man, hear the word of the Lord. Hear the word of the Lord. Hear that Christmas is wrong, man. Hear that celebrating your birthday is wrong, man. Easter is wrong. You're prophesying to these dry bones, man. Time to hear the word of the Lord. We done?
Verse 5. Thus saith the Lord unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you.
Come on.
And you shall live.
And the Lord said that what? Breath will come into these dry bones, man. They shall live, man. Meaning what? Because you're dead now, you don't have to remain dead, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Because we're dying by the police now, got a rough life now, we don't have to remain on the bottom. Because on the bottom now, we don't have to remain on the bottom. Listen, we can get life, man. We can get life, man. Us in the UPK, we got life, man. Black man, you can get life too. As a whole nation of people, we can get life on the bottom now, and no one respects us now, but that can change, man. We're dying by the police now, but that can change, man. We're lost and don't know our nationality, don't know our heritage, don't know what God to serve, but all that can change, man. The Lord can cause us to live, man. And when you come in the UPK, you will live again, man. You have a God again. You know what to celebrate from what not to celebrate. You know how to dress for how not to dress. You can live again, black man. You can get it, man. What you got to do is hear the word of the Lord, and that's how you will live, man. We done?
Verse 6. And I will lay sinews upon you.
And sinews is what? Sinews is muscle, I believe. Sinews is muscle. So like, let me get a dictionary. So like, I can't what sinews were. So it's muscles. Sinews is so lucky, bury me. Sinews is muscle and ligament. So the Lord said, listen, hear these words, and I will make sinews come upon you, man. So imagine a skeleton, bone dry, and slowly it's coming into the truth. He prophesied, he's learning, he's listening, and slowly muscles are coming on him. Anyone seen that Robbie Williams? What's Robbie Williams? What's it? Robbie Williams? Robbie Williams, man. When it's peeling skin off slowly. Yeah. But imagine that in reverse. Remember that? The Robbie Williams shooting.
Robbie Williams,
Robbie Williams, man, is dancing and he's ripping. I don't want to rock. Yeah, that's the one. And he's ripping his skin off. And he starts with his skin, then his muscles, then his veins, and before it was in bones. Now imagine that, but backwards in reverse. The Lord saying, you're dead right now. You're not keeping the Passover. You know what I mean? You're breaking all the laws of God, but you start listening, man. And slowly but surely, you start to get life again. You start to listen and understand the Bible and start to change your life and put down pork and put down weed slowly, and muscles will come upon you. Read.
And will bring up flesh upon you.
And then flesh, man. Slowly flesh upon you. You're getting layered now. You're becoming a full. You're becoming a full functioning body again. You went from death to slowly becoming alive again. And this is the process of being in the truth, man. You come in the truth. A lot of brothers, this is a big misconception. I speak to a lot of brothers that want to come in the UPK. And, they all tell me, I want to come to UPK, but I'm getting my life right first. Yeah, I want to come. Listen, that you have to do what the Bible says here, man. You have to come in here, sit down and learn, man. And in time, you learn how to be strong and put down this. And in time, you learn how to be strong and put down that, man. That's the process right there. Your bones right now, and then slowly you start to become stronger. Slowly you learn how to shake stuff. Satan tells you that, let me get it right first. And then when I'm perfect now, I'll jump in here, man. That would never happen, man. As long as you're out there, Satan got you, man. You need to come here where the brothers, will strengthen you up and keep you strong and keep it nice and, give you what you need to fight, man. People think that, one day I'm going to listen to class and when I'm ready, I'll come in. Nah, man, you got to come to class, man. You got to sit here in this season. These doors are open to anyone who's black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, man. Even if you ain't got your name yet, even if you ain't on your 90 days, even if it's passing through, it's open for you, man. If perfect people walked in these chairs and the brothers like myself wouldn't be here, man. You have to come in here as a sinner and go, right, listen and go, okay, that's wrong. I'm going to go home and change that, man. Okay, that's wrong. I'm going to go home and change that, man. That's the process. I'm reading it right here in the scriptures. Read that again, Baba Kashar.
Verse 6. And I will lay sinews upon you and will bring up flesh upon you and cover your skin, cover you with skin.
And cover you with skin. So now we're becoming alive again, man. That's what it starts. We went from being weed smokers to brother. Imagine this. In the UPK, we went from being weed smokers to brothers that teach brothers how to kick weed. Went from being drug dealers to teaching brothers how to not drug deal no more. That's the process, man. We went from dead to alive. We went from being dead to alive to teaching our brothers how to become alive also. Read. What a question.
And put breath in you.
And put what?
And put breath in you.
And put breath in us, man. Does anyone know what that breath is? That breath, for time's sake, that breath is the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. When the Bible said the Lord put breath into Adam, when he breathed into Adam, I mean what? He gave him the truth. Adam was a man that didn't have the truth, and the Lord gave him the truth. According to the Apocrypha, the breath is what is the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. The understanding how to live your life. There's an old saying, and what's everyone was saying, the old Roman saying, without rules, we're like what? Anyone know? So without rules, we're like animals, man. And this in the Bible says the same thing. Without rules, these rules in the Bible, we are animals, man. Do you know animals are naked? Animals are naked, man. And black women that walk around naked, just like animals, man. Do you know animals have sex with anything? That's why women call men dogs. And a man without his rules is just like an animal, has sex with anything. You know, animals eat anything. Their belly growls, and the cats go into bins, man. Cats go into bins and eat anything. And without rules, black man, you're just like these animals, man. Black woman, you're just like the animals. You know, some animals eat their own children. If you're a black woman aborting your baby, you're doing the same thing, man. Without rules, black men, we're like the animals. And this Bible is our rule book, man. This Bible tells us how to live a life, how to conduct ourselves, man. And the Lord said he will give us these laws, he will give us this breath of life. Read.
And ye shall live.
And we shall what?
And ye shall live.
And we shall live, man. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, ain't we tired of dying? We've had enough death, man. Let's get some of this life now, man. Let's get some of this life, man. We've been dying for too long, man. We've been dying from what? Slavery. From before that, we were getting killed by the Romans. From before that, we were getting killed from the Greeks. From before that, we were getting killed from the Babylonians. Then today, we're getting killed by the police. Today, we're getting killed by, even the law kills, man. Today, we got killed by COVID. This is what black men was dying number one of COVID. Black men, time to get some life, man. The Lord is showing us that he disapproves of how we're living. Evidently, we're doing something wrong. Evidently, God ain't on our side, man. Clear on our side. The Chinese man don't get punished like us. The African man don't get punished like us. We're number one in everything that kills us, man. Number one in AIDS, man. Number one in diabetes. Number one in everything. Clearly, the Lord disapproves of how we're living, man. It's time to get some life, man. And the Bible telling us how we can get that life right here. The Bible saying what? Taking the breath of God, man. The Bible saying change, man. Listen to the prophet. Listen to the brothers prophesying. Get these muscles and sinews become alive again, man. That's how we can get life, man. One thing we had is a lot of death. We had a lot of death. At one point, remember like 5-6 years ago, when black men were dying by the police so much, I got bored, man. Every day there's a new man getting shot by the police. Every day, this brother, that brother. I lost count, man. On camera, nothing was getting done about it. It was dying like crazy, man. And nothing was happening. That's our life, man. That's our life, man. Our kids get killed in the womb. Black women abort the babies in America more than any other nation, man. Which is alarming because black people are only like 10% of the country. That's crazy. How we aborting our babies more than nations that are triple, quadruple the size in population, man. That's crazy, man. We'll keep reading.
And ye shall know that I am the Lord. Verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded.
So Ezekiel done as he was commanded. Ezekiel prophesied, went out there, spoke. You know what I mean? Like what you see the brothers doing today, whether it be, on the internet, whether it be, on flesh or TikTok, whatever the case may be, we prophesy, man. UPK, we teach, man. So we teach, man. That's what we do best, man. So like, not best, but we do a lot of things, man. One of the things we do is teach, as well as house brothers and close brothers and counsel and, brotherhood and look out for each other and love each other, man. It's one of the things we do. But we also teach, man. We prophesy, man. And Ezekiel did what the Lord told him to do. We should prophesy and teach. Read.
And as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together.
And Ezekiel prophesied, man, and bones are coming together. Imagine one bone, like a hip bone over here. I don't understand the song. Forget. We're actually the hip bone to this bone. And you see the bones start coming together, man, and connecting, making a body. Everything's in disarray and dry and rotten and broken apart. But as he's prophesying, brothers are listening and fixing their life. He's seen individually seeing bones coming together and brothers getting tissue on them, skin up on them. He's seen everything, you know, come back to life again. Read.
Bone to bone, bone to his bone.
Bone to bone, man. This is why black man, listen, Hispanic man, this is ridiculous, even for the brothers in the class, man. Our job, listen, we got a hard job, man. And we got to do it, man. Whether people like it or not, whether brother hate us or not, whether our family's going to, you know, reject us or whatever the case is, we've got a job to do, man. Without us, black people could never live again, man. No, don't take that in. Without us, black people can never live again. Black people can never come on top again. Black people can never rise above our oppressors again, man. You know what that means? That means we got to put down any disagreements, man. The oppressor, listen, let me tell you something, man. Ukraine is fighting right now against Russia. You mean tell me that Ukrainians don't have divisions? Of course they do, man. You mean tell me in Ukraine they ain't got, you know, this political party against that political party? You mean tell me Russia ain't got gangs and things are separate? Of course they do, man. But they put that down for the cause of their people, man. And black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, our people can't come to life again unless we put down our differences, man. We gotta put it down. We gotta look at the bigger cause here now. We gotta put down this whole light skin, dark skin shoppiness, man. We gotta put down the postcode thing, man. We gotta put down this whole, you know, imagine this: Ukraine and Russia are fighting, and guess what black people are arguing about? If you got TikTok, if you're not born in Jamaica, you're not a real Jamaican. This is what we got to deal with. Can you believe that? You don't hear Ukrainians say, "Well, you're not born in Ukraine, you're not a real Ukrainian." They're fighting against Russia no matter what, man. We're arguing about the small stuff, man. You're not born in Jamaica, you're not a real Jamaican. Ridiculous, man. I know for a fact every country got their differences. I know for a fact. I know Russia got political issues and Ukraine got political issues. Palestine had it, but for the sake of their family, they're like, damn that, we gotta fight, man. You know the ones there, whether they're ginger, whether they're freckle faced, or whatever the case may be, they're fighting for the greater good of their people, man. And we got to do the same. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, black people cannot come alive unless we prophesy to them, unless we teach them, man. It's our job to make sure our brothers get this truth, man. It's our job to make sure our brothers get this word, man. It's our job, our brothers, to make sure our brothers fix their lives, man. And we can't stop doing this because our brother's light skin, man. Our brother happened to be born on another island, man. Ridiculous, man. You can't choose where you were born. Anyway, we done.
Verse 8. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them. And
read that one more time. Salakia, baby. Sorry. Any questions? Type them in, yeah?
Verse 8. And when I beheld, lo,
and when I beheld, so behold means to look. It says, so it's prophesying, it's in the zone. When it looked up, you know when you get in the zone, and so you don't notice. Sometimes you gotta snap out of it and look. And you go, oh, I built up a crowd here, I didn't even notice. You know the ones there, you might be reading at camp, and you're just doing what you're doing, you're prophesying, and you look up, and you go, oh shit, where all these people coming from? So Ezekiel doing the same thing, he's prophesying, and he looks up, it beholds, he looks, read.
Behold, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them.
The sinews and the flesh came upon them. The same bones that were dry, the same brothers. Ezekiel seeing dry bones, man. So what's Ezekiel seeing? In actuality, what's Ezekiel seeing here? He's seeing women swinging from poles, man. Seeing brothers selling drugs, man. And now he's seeing skin come upon them. He's seeing them change their life now, man. And put on the garments of God, man. And, you know, be righteous, man. That's what he's seeing now, man. Read.
And the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them.
God, so these are brothers coming to the truth now, man. But they ain't all the way there yet, man. There's no breath in them just yet. These are brothers making that progress, man. We done?
Verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind. Prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord God, come from the four winds. O breath, O breathe upon these slain, and that they may live.
Come on.
Verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came unto them, and they lived.
So Ezekiel prophesied, and breath came into us. And we what?
And they lived.
And we lived, man. Keep it in.
And stood up upon their feet.
And we stood upon our feet, man. That's what's coming, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. That's what we're doing right now in the UPK, man. Getting brothers to stand on their feet, man. Read.
An exceeding great army.
A what?
An exceeding great army.
An exceeding great army. That's our army right here, man. That's the army. Black man, you're worried about Ukraine and Russia. We are making an army right here, man. The army that's going to take over the world. We are making it right now in the UPK, man. We're in the process of building it up right now. England is drafting soldiers, man. We're drafting soldiers right now, man. We're making them, we're fixing them up, giving them the right mind, the right time frame. We're fixing women to be the husband of these men. Women out here are helping this army, feeding this army. We are making an army right here in the UPK, man. We are putting the bones, the skin, the sinews on brothers right now. Why? So they can be this army, man. That's what we're doing right now. When you're asking us why you're on the streets yelling for, we're trying to get the army, man. We're trying to get the army. Let me tell you something. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, we ain't got no army, man. Who fight for us when we die? Who fights for us when we get shot? Russia's Putin said he wants to go invade Ukraine. Ukraine had an army that said, no, you're not. The police decided to kill one of you. Who stops the police, man? The laws of England can't even stop the police. Please kill us and go home scot-free, man. Go home scot-free. No one gets charged. No one gets suspended, man. Two police. No, I can't remember how much it was, man. But some policemen, Slovakia, you see, stopped and frisked the black athlete. So that they smell weed. And this man got up and smoked weed, man. And guess what? These because they was rich, had money and popularity, they got these two officers sacked. You know what England done? The public raised money to feed these officers, man. But these officers in the wrong, man, like people like that should starve. That's their punishment for racially profiling black people. But the British public said, no, they're doing their job. We're gonna raise money and we're gonna fund them because while they're on suspension, they can't make money, so we're gonna fund them, man. And the British public did that. So don't tell me I'm racist, man. You think that I'm racist because you know what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white people that are good to you that say morning to you in Tesco and that pass you by and say hello on the school run. But let's talk about the population of England. The population of England said otherwise. The population, the masses, not the 10 that you know, said that I don't care about policemen stopping frisky niggas. I'm gonna feed them. We need more of them around. That's what the masses think, man. See, black people think that racism is over with because you know a couple white people and they're cool. We actually think that. Now, slavery's in the past, but you gotta let that go, man. Racism ain't over, man. And what's the proof? What's the proof, man? Loads of people. Somebody raised money for these policemen after profiling black people. Someone did it. The money didn't fall at the sky. Someone votes for it for the BNP. Every so after the BNP numbers are increasing, man. The BNP numbers are increasing. Someone's voting for them. So don't tell me I'm tripping, man. So like, read it again.
Tell again, yeah.
Go on.
Okay. And I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Exceeding great army.
That's the army we're raising, man. Brothers that are strong, man. Brothers that kick their demons and kick their lust and kick their brothers still in the process, man. Still in the process. What we're raising, that we're fighting towards. When people say you're not too militant, man. Yeah, we're trying to be an army. You know what I mean? I know it's different from what you see at church, but we're trying to be an army, man. Getting stopped and frisked at the door, salutes, the whole thing. That's how nations run, like an army. You can't run like in a church, man. And this is the army that's going to take over the world. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. This is the army that you should be a part of, man. Let me tell you something. The armies of Ukraine are going to fail. The armies of Russia are going to fail. The armies of Israel and Palestine and Hamas, they're all going to fail, man. There's only one army that's going to succeed, and that is the army of Christ, man. We're going to read that too, man. And that's the army that you are part of, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. That's the army that fights for you, man. We done?
Call another one, come. Verse 11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
Read that again.
From the top.
No, that part there.
Oh, that part there. These bones are the whole house of Israel.
It said, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel, man. When we read about the dry bones, who are they? The whole house of Israel. We're the people that are dead, and we're the people that are going to become alive again, man. We're the people that are going to rule, man. We're the ones that are going to change our lives, man, and come into school and change and take over the whole world, man. Any questions on that? Let me get some more. Bear with me. Give me Daniel 20. Do Daniel 2. About 30, though. Let me see. Bear me a second. Right, 2 and about boom, boom, boom. 44. Bear with me. About 2 and 2 and 39 if you could.
Book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 39. And after they shall raise another kingdom, inferno to thee.
Okay, so do you know about the chapter of Daniel? In this chapter, Daniel's giving a rundown of what kingdom shall rule the world. You know what I mean? All the way till today. Daniel breaks down how you have, the Babylonians. This is how you know this Bible is prophetic. Scholars question when Daniel was really written, because they said, how could Daniel know such a thing? Daniel lived in Babylon, lived in the Medes and Persians, and Babylon said it, that the next kingdom that shall come shall be Greece. And it happened. Alexander the Greek took over. And scholars to this day wonder, like, when was that written? No way you could have known about this. So in this chapter, Daniel's running down how the earth's going to end up until today. Daniel speaks about, how Rome, and then after Rome, you have, Britain and Luxembourg. He speaks about how you have the EU countries. Speaks about the whole thing. This is where we're reading from right here. So read that again, Baba Kashar.
After these shall raise another kingdom, inferno to thee.
So Daniel said, after thee, talk about the Babylonians, there shall come another kingdom inferior to thee. Read.
And another third kingdom of brass.
Another one of brass. We'll get in the scripture breakdown. Another one, we'll get into it. But talking about, I think what's the brass talking about? I think the brass is I can't remember. I believe that's the Romans. Keep it in.
Which shall bear rule over all the earth.
Come on.
Verse 40. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things.
Come on.
And as iron that breaketh all these shall it break in pieces and bruise.
Okay, so Daniel saw a vision of all these kingdoms, and he saw all of them crashing down, and they all broke. And so he's breaking that down right now. Keep it in.
Verse 41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes part of potter's clay.
Give me verse 44, Baba Kashar.
Book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of the heavens set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
There you go. And the days of these kings, meaning right now, man. In the days of these kings shall God set up a kingdom that shall never be destroyed. Right now, the Lord is setting up a kingdom, man, that won't be destroyed, man. And he's doing it with you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. He's doing it with you, man. You brothers, you sisters that come into school with that kingdom right now. Christ said, what? The kingdom don't come by observation, man. You don't go, look, there it is right there. It comes when you work it, man. When you come off drugs, black man, you're building this kingdom. When you help the school, black man, you're helping this kingdom, man. When you help brothers come off drugs and come off weed, you are building this kingdom. We're building it by being in it, man, by putting the work in right now. The kingdom don't come by just saying, oh, look, a lot of black people are looking for one man to come out the sky and change everything, man. Nah, man, it comes with you. What do black people say? Oh, man, if only black people could get it together. Yeah, and it starts with you, man. Imagine this. Black people say, yo, black people are no good, that's why I don't buy things from black people, man. And you're the same, man. you're the same. Black people should treat people better. And it starts with you, man. How about you start treating people better first, man? How about you come off weed first, man? It starts with you. Then maybe other people can do it. What we do is we don't change. We stay the same and blame all our other brothers, man. We got to change first. That's what it means by the Lord shall set up a kingdom. We shall build a kingdom right now, which he's building in the UPK, but make no mistake about it, man. Read.
And the kingdom shall not be left. And the other people.
There you go. And the Bible goes, this kingdom should not be left unto other people, man. I mean, no Chinese man can't come in here, man. No Arab man can't come in here, man. No Asian can come in here. This kingdom won't be left to other people. The kingdom's for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians only, man. Who are the real Jews according to the Bible, according to prophecy, according to geography, you know what I mean? According to history, according to relics and the catacombs, according to God, we are the real Jews, man. And this kingdom's for us only. Just how the kingdom of England was for British people only. We couldn't participate, man. The only part we had in the kingdom of England was building it, man. That's it. And likewise, the only part they're gonna have in our kingdom is building it too, man. They're gonna build our wall. In fact, get me that real quick, man. Get me that in Ezekiel Salakia. Ezekiel, Isaiah 14, I think.
Isaiah.
Yeah, I believe Isaiah. Isaiah 60, Salakia. 60 and about 60 and 10.
60 or 60?
60, Salakia.
60. Book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
Read that again.
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
And the Bible goes, the sons of strangers shall build up our walls, man. We did it for them. That tube in London that you love so much, black people built that, man. All right, it's been modified since then, but originally black people built that, man. Your motorways, black people paved them, man. The finances that made England so rich, black people did it, man. In America, forget about it, man. Black people built everything. Black people built everything in America, man. And it's only right that when we get our kingdom, you're gonna build up our walls, man. We built yours. We built your White House and your this and finance, funded everything. The money from sugarcane, from the islands, man, is what funded England. England had so much colonies, man. Had all the Caribbean islands, man. America, all types of things like that, and all that money came back to England, making it rich, man, making it rich. And it's crazy. All the money England got from slavery, and black people can't get a piece of it, man. They fight, man, they fight black people over what's it called, benefits, man. But benefits is what 12 pence of every taxpayer, 12 pence from every taxpayer, and they fight black people for it, man. Won't give you it, man. Say that we don't deserve it. Don't want to give black people reparations. But meanwhile, it's our money anyway. I guess you get some money. People like that didn't build England, like the Romanians, because you get like the Somalis. They get all the money that we built, man. And you know what they say? They say no. If it wasn't for Somalis and if it wasn't for Indians and blah blah blah, there wouldn't be no doctors and there wouldn't be no this, which is true. They do put input into the country, but we built it, man. Our input is what like an influx of doctors that might help. An influx of doctors that might pay taxes, that's fine. But what about a man paying free labor for 400 years, man? That's the difference between a man helping out the country and you just contribute, you pay taxes, and an Indian man has a business, therefore he pay taxes. That's a contribution. But then there's a man building it, man. And what black people did was build this country, man, free of charge, man, for 400 years, man. We don't know.
And their king shall minister unto thee.
And the king shall minister unto us. Minister means work for us. The top ranking men will work for us, man. That's the future of the heathen. Read.
For in my wrath I smote thee.
And the Lord said, in his wrath he smote us. Smite means to hit. The Lord said, in his wrath, because he was angry with us, he hit us, man. And that's why we're in the ghetto. That's why we're in slavery. That's why our babies was alligator bait. And that's why black men got lynched and hung and so forth. For the Lord smote us, man. We disobeyed him, and the Lord beat us, man. Like how you beat a disobeying child, man, a disobedient child. Read.
But in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
But the Lord's gonna have mercy on us, man. And black man, Hispanic man, it's about time we get that mercy, man. Don't you want that mercy? Ain't you tired of these 9 to 5? Ain't you tired of turning on your news and seeing black men dying, man? Ain't you tired of hearing how people laugh at black people and make mockery of black people, man? Ain't you tired of looking at the other nations like, wow, they got it good, man? Have you ever heard it before? It hurts me when a black man looks at another nation and gives them credit. I get so angry. I know it. I hear blacks all the time. One thing you can say about the Indians, you know. What comes next pisses me off, man. I don't like to give nobody credit. I'm like, no, I can't say it. In it, crap, yeah. Oh no, you know. One thing you can say about the Africans, you know. No, man. I can't say nothing about them, man. You get me? Black man, don't you want some of that? Want some of that mercy, man? Do you know that? Do you know this year the Indians that went to Jamaica and the Caribbean was the lowest of their tribe? Scum. Britain didn't want to play. This is the story. Britain didn't want to play black people no more. And Britain messed up India, had contracts with India, messed it up, so they had to make it right. So you know what? We give you jobs in the Caribbean, you know, in all the islands and so forth. And the East Indian man goes, all right, cool then. We got some India got caste system. We got some low casting, disgusting of our people, man. Take them, man, and we see how it works out. Remember, they're what they call indentured servants. Yeah. We were slaves, they're indentured servants, so really they're not getting paid much. It's slave labor, it's low labor. So England say, you know what? Take them. These are the scum, the bottom of the barrel. These Indians come to our island, and guess what? We treat them like gods, man. We're lying. Yeah, I'm cool, you know, my mom's side, you know, I'm cool. Yeah. We want to be part of them. I want a coolie woman. And their own people, like they're scum. Their own people sold them. So they're scum, man. Yeah, go to Jamaica and go work, man. Go to Trinidad and go work, man. And we're so low under them that we look up to them like their prize. Our men want to have sex with their women. Our men look up to them like they're somebody. We're lying and saying we mix with them when their own people don't like them, man. And same with the Irish too. Every black man, when you see a black woman with a white woman, it's usually Irish. And the Irish are lucky, and no offense, man. They ain't got the best history, man. They got the scummiest history, known for brawling and fighting. And every other white nation looks at Irish as scum, man. You see it? Look at them as gypsies and like they're like the scum. But black men, we think they're great. We're great. And what do we say when we see them? Boy, one thing about the Indians, you know, they stick together, you know, we look up to them. They're nobodies, man. The scum, they're beneath us. But we're so low, we think that, hey, there's something, man. You know the ones there. Read that again, Bobby Shaw. You got your apocrypha. Let me grab the apocrypha, Bobby Shaw. Yeah. Let me. On the back of what we're saying, the scriptures even talk about that as well, man. Yeah. No sweat. Drop that. I'm sure it's in the apocrypha, but the Lord said that these nations that are nothing have come greater than us, man. Give me Ezekiel. I think it's Second Ezra. Still talking about 9. Is it 9? 6 and about 6 and 50.
6 and 56.
But the nations that are nothing. That's everyone's favorite scripture, I lie. Let me not tell me that cut right. With our
Second Ezra 6 and it's highlighted. You want to start from 54?
Go on. Start from where it's highlighted from. Yeah. So someone else likes it as well. So who the part for it is they like it as well. So like it.
Second Ezra 6, verse 54. And after those, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him came we all.
There you go. So everyone on the earth at this time when Ezra wrote this came for Adam. Instead of Adam come we all. So he's basically saying that basically we all come for Adam. Those that are chosen and those that ain't chosen, we all come from Adam. Read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
There you go. So we all come from Adam, even the Israelites. We're the one. He said those who thou hast chosen come from Adam, which are the Israelites. So he's saying that we the chosen come from Adam. Read.
Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
And he's saying, Lord, he said, I read the Bible. And you said you made the world for our sakes, man. He's saying, I've read the Bible, I've read the prophecies, and the prophecies saying that the world's built for our sakes, meaning what? The Lord made gold, because why he wants Israelites to wear gold, man? You know the ones there, the Lord made oxygen. Why? Because Israelites got to breathe, man. This whole world was made for our sakes. And Israel is saying, Lord, you said that the world's ours. You said that the world's given to us to rule and be on top. But I don't see that, man. I see black people being shot by the police. I see black people selling drugs. I see drugs in our communities. What's going on? The world, you said the world was built for our sake. So what's going on, man? Read.
Verse 56, and as for the other people which also came of Adam.
He's saying, but as for the other people which also come of Adam, who's the other people, the other nations, man? Anyone who ain't Israel, anyone who ain't chosen, Chinese, Japanese, Ukrainians, Russians, whatever the case may be, read.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
And he said, I read the Bible and you said that all the other nations are nothing, man. And this is a direct quote from what Ezekiel. Ezra read Ezekiel. Ezra is after Ezekiel, hundreds of years after Ezekiel. And it's clearly Ezra read the Bible, man. Ezra is quoting scripture right here. It goes, as for the other people, you said that they're nothing. Read.
But we like unto spittle.
But the like of spittle, same thing what Ezekiel wrote. Ezekiel said about the nation are dropped that full of a bucket, like spittle. And he's saying, listen, Lord, you said that. When did the Lord say that? In the book of Ezekiel, read.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
There you go. And he goes, Lord, you've likened the abundance of them. Like, not one or two, the abundance of them. So imagine this, imagine the abundance, all the heathen together. And to God, they're a drop of a bucket. Surely you would think with all these nations and all these countries and all these different tribes and families, surely the Lord would respect them. The Lord said, if you get the abundance, you get all of them. They still ain't nothing to him. Still like, nah, I only like Israel, man. He likened the abundance of them, the bulk of them, to a drop that fallen from a bucket, man. That's how much the Lord loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. That even if you got all the nations and bolt them together, they still ain't nothing. They still don't compare to you, man. Read.
Verse 57, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, which have even been reputed as nothing.
And he goes, now behold, they say, Lord, look at this, man. The same heathen that ever been reputed as nothing, the same heathen that got the reputation as being nobodies. Reputed means have a reputation. They've always been reputed as nothing. In the Bible, they have always been known as being nothing. The same heathen that's been nothing, the same heathen that you said are dropping a bucket, man. And the abundance of them is like what? Like spittle. Read.
Have begun to be lords over us.
And these same heathen that are nothing are now lords over us, man. The same coolies that came to the island, now we want to marry them now, man. Now we want to be their partners. Now we want to be family with them. We want to, talk highly of them. We want to be their business partners. We want to fight in their armies, fight in their wars. We want to be a part of them. And there was nothing, man. That's what the Lord's saying here. And I see it, man. Every time I look at them, look at this, man. These are with nobody's, man. There was nobody, the same East Indian man that came to your neighborhood in the 60s, man. There was nobody. And now we look up to him. Now we got to beg him. Now we call him boss, man. We beg him, man, to let us off 10 pence, man. To let us off. Oh, come on, boss. I'll pay it later, man. Let me off, man. You can't let man off. They become lords over us, man. When there was no one. Look at Rishi Sunak. The Indian man, prime minister over England, before a black man. You tell me when East Indian people protested, man. Never. You tell me when East Indian people fought police, man. You told me where East Indian people had protests that spread off at the UK. Never. Black people did it. And black people fought so hard so that one day Indian man could step in there, man. Disgusting. The British, what's called the Bristol bus boycotts, man. Bristol bus boycotts were done by black people. Black people boycotted the buses, man. Why? Because they wouldn't let black people work there. You know what I mean? Black people fought hard, man, to bring the color bar down. There's a bar on color. And black people fought hard, man, to bring the color bar down. And guess what? East Indian man benefit from all that, man. Priti Patel benefited from all that, man. And we put the work in. You know what I mean? These nations that have been nothing and now become lords over us, man. If you look at that. Imagine Priti Patel, East Indian, man. East Indian that we fought to get her in 10 Downing Street, man. Deported black people. So lucky, man. Keep reading, man.
And to devour us. Verse 58. But we...
And to devour us. And to devour us. They want to, consume us, man. When it says devour us, the Lord's giving the analogy of a wild animal eating a sheep. The Lord refers to us as a sheep. And what do other animals do? They kill sheep, man. They look at sheep, single them off and kill them. And that's what the other nation are. The other nation are the beasts of the field, man, as the Bible calls them. And they devour the sheep, man. They devour us, man. They kill us, man. They kill us. They come to our neighborhood, set up shop, and take our money. You know what I mean? They deport us, man. Their police force kill us. They devour us. That's what these other nations do. They are enemies according to the Bible. Read.
Verse 58. But we, thou people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent
lover
are given into their hands.
Okay, no sweat. Drop that. Give me Timothy. Any question? Let me know. Yeah. Give me the book of Timothy. Second Timothy and about 2 and 4. Baba Kushar. Second Timothy 2 and 4.
Second Timothy chapter 2 verse 4. No man that
warreth. Read it again, nice and strong. Salakia. So I know I'm making it all the way. So like, bear with me. We've got about 50 minutes.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
There you go, black man, Hispanic man, native Indian man. The Bible said, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. I just told you, man, that you're part of the Lord's army, man. You're part of the Lord's army, man. Therefore, you can't entangle yourself with the affairs of this life, man. You're at war right now, man. We're building the army. Meaning what, man? You can't say, yeah, I want to be in the UPK, man. I'm about to want to do this, man. But then, yeah, weed, man. We got the best of me. Those are the affairs. You got to get busy. For instance, Russia and Ukraine. There's no man out there saying, I wish I could have kicked back at home with my wife, man. He knows he's at war, man. He can't entangle himself. He can't say, I want to do this, but I can't, man, because, my kids need this, so I got to do the school run, man. He knows that his mind has to be right. He's at war right now, man. They got to get stuff done, man. And that's what he's right here in the UPK. We got to get stuff done. We don't entangle ourselves with the affairs of this life, man. We put down everything to serve our king, man. Everything to push this truth, man. We got to give our all. And we can't be entangled with the affairs of this life. I want to come, but my wife says stay at home, man. I want to come, but the weather's cold, man. Those are the affairs of this world, man. We got to go to war, man. Just like how Russia and Ukraine are fighting right now, man. Their soldiers are in the cold weather, man. Away from home, flying out away from home, hungry, eating rations, man. But they want to do it, why? For the betterment of their people, man. They want to do it for the betterment of their people so their people can live and be free. Russia wants to expand. They want more land, man. And they're going to do whatever it takes, man, to go and get it. Ukraine wants to be free, and they're going to do whatever it takes to go get it. Forget about it. Palestine is broke. Palestine is throwing stones at people, and they're doing whatever they can do to make sure, man. Like, we got to do the same, man. For too long, brothers want to, push this truth, but I can't because, I want it, but my job might see me. That's a big one. My job might see me on the internet, man. That's a big one right there. I might lose my job on the internet, man. Really? So hold on. Black people must starve and not get the truth because of me. I'm one person, man. This show must go on, man. Imagine that. We're I.S.U.P.K, home of the truth. And we do this, man. We make brothers live, man. We give brothers the truth. We change brothers' lives, man. And your nation needs you. But we can't get it done because you're worried about someone seeing you on the TV, man. This whole nation got to stop because everyone worried about your job, man. Now we got to push through, man. So luck, yeah. And let me tell you something about the Lord too, man. When the Lord's good for you, you won't lose no job, man. And if you do, you get another job. You get a better job, a job that pays more, man. I'm telling you, you get it back twofold, man. You got to start believing what you're reading. You read about Job and you read about the Lord blessing man twofold. You got to start believing it, man. Don't just read it, believe it. And let me tell you something, black man. We in UPK, we have food programs where we feed black people, clothing programs where we clothe black people, classes. You know what I mean? We keep the light, brothers in here, keep the lights on, man, so we can have feast days, man. Brothers can come in here and change their life, man. And you mean tell me that can't go on because you're worried about some job? We can't be doing that, man. The Bible says, listen, don't entangle yourself. The Bible goes, you can't be in war and worried about small stuff of the world, man. Read.
That he may please himself who have chosen him to be a soldier.
Read that again from the top.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
The Bible goes, no man that warreth, any man that war, I'll give you an example, any man warring don't entangle himself with the affairs of his life. Have you seen a soldier before? A soldier's job is strictly to fight, man. He ain't worried about if his nails are done or oh God, I don't like this. I don't like the armor. The sword's too heavy. The gun. He's not worried about the affairs of this life, man. His job is to fight and be a soldier and take orders. Read.
That he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. And
that's his job. His job is to please him that made him a soldier. His job is to the man that sent him out there come back and give a report and say, "Sir, mission was accomplished, man. It was done. Give a good report." That is his job, man. To go back to his sergeant or his deputy and tell him, "Listen, I don't know. My job is complete, man." That's his job, man. Not to come back and give an excuse about how heavy this was. I was going to, but I couldn't because this happened. I was going to, but that happened. No, man. His job is to make sure it gets done. That's his job, man. It's to please the man that made him a soldier. Read.
Come on, verse 5. And if a man that strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except to strive lawfully.
Keep going.
Verse 6. The handman that laboureth must be partaker of the fruits.
All right, also it. Got Christian line. Salakia. Salakia said, if I may, Genesis. So you want to heat up? You want to heat up? You want to heat up, Salakia? Salakia, look at it. You could heat up for him for some business. It's video a lot. Put some beans in it as well. Heat as well. Yeah, go on. Salakia, my dog. You're not gonna hate me yesterday, Salakia, man. I'm sure I'll read this. No, so give me Salakia say, if I may, Genesis 6:17. Why does the Lord say, "And I, even I, do bring the flood"? Is it because they served other gods, and he was verifying that it was him and none else? No. Khan.
Book of Genesis, chapter 6.
6 and 17.
6 and 17. Book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 17.
That's the one, yeah.
And behold, I do bring a flood of water upon the earth to destroy all flesh.
Right, now the Lord said, I. Now, why did the Lord say, I, even I? At the time's sake, even is an old English word which means indeed. It's Lord saying, it's like me going, yes. If I say, who did that? I did it. Yes, me. I did it. I'm the one doing it. That's the Lord saying. So the Lord saying, yes, me. I'm going to bring a flood. Meaning I'm in charge. I run things. The word even is old English for indeed. So they're saying, I, indeed, I. If you want proof, you can get it in the Bible dictionary. Also, give me Genesis 22:2. If you could read down Genesis 22:2. Yeah, proving that even just means indeed. So Abraham had a son called Isaac. And the Lord said, take Isaac, your only son, and sacrifice him. Do what the Lord said in that chapter. Salakia. No, 1 second. That ain't no one. No, 1 second. Bear with me 2 seconds. The scripture, the Lord said, even Isaac, which means indeed Isaac. Can I find it? I think it's 21. Yeah, Genesis 21:10, Salakia.
21:10. Book of Genesis, chapter 21, verse 10. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out the bondwoman and her son.
So this is what Sarah speaking to Abraham. At this time, Abraham got 2 sons. He got what? Ishmael and Isaac. And Abraham's wife is saying, yo, cast out that bondwoman, man. Cast her out. I don't. She's not going to be heir with my son. Get rid of her. Read.
Okay. For the son of the bondwoman shall not be the heir to my son, even with Isaac.
There you go. She goes, that son shall not be heir with my son, even Isaac. At this point, she only has one son. So what does she mean, even Isaac? What she's saying is her son ain't going to be on level with my son. Indeed, Isaac saying, yes, my son here. No, you're mad. She ain't going to be, he not going to be heir with my son. He ain't going to be rulers with my son. He not going to be inheritance with my son. The word even just means indeed. So when you read about the law, the laws are black man. That you know how black people talk. This is my house, yes, my house. The Lord says, I the Lord. You see, when you read about the Lord, that's where he talks a lot. And when it goes, yes, me, like I do this, no one else can do this. The Lord likes to show you how powerful he is. And said, I'm gonna send a flood. Yes, me, no one else. Off at the Bible, that's how the Lord talks. It says, I, and no one else beside me. That's what the Lord talks. Even just means indeed, which means yes or certain. Certainly, it's me. You can read it up in when you do Shakespearean a lot, or you read about Old English, that even just means indeed. It doesn't mean like as well as somebody else. If it did, then that means Abraham would have to have a third son, because she goes that Ishmael won't be heir with my son, even Isaac, when she had no other sons. What she means is indeed my son, like not this one here. Ain't gonna happen. So that is your questions. Give me a one or a can. Another question. Salaki sir, I got one. So I've got one to fast. The Orthodox Church is also an offspring from the Catholic Church, right? I believe so. I believe all churches are from the Catholic Church, apart from the Protestant. The Protestants broke off from the Catholic Church. So every church you see today is a spin-off, one of other two. If you just do your research, you can find out which one it is. But it's either the Catholic Church or the Orthodox, either one. A lot of them come from the Catholic. The Catholics were people that didn't understand the Bible. They had a lot of you can eat up. They had a lot of paganism and stuff mixed in with it. And over time, people broke off and said, you know what, I think we should do it this way. What you say is good, but we'd rather do this. Or we want a divorce, and they'll break off, and then you have the Orthodox. Or like what Dungabar brought yesterday, the Catholic Church was the original one. Then you had a man called Martin Luther who made his translation of the Bible and said, I believe in evidence if the same, but I don't believe in this part. So now they got something called Lutheran. You heard about Lutherans because they follow Martin Luther. And now another man will come on and say, who you saying? But I believe that you don't sing as much in the church, man. You don't sing as much, man. Then you have gospel church, and it splinters off and breaks off. And now until what you got today, Martin Luther said that what he goes. Martin Luther read the Bible where Moses sang songs and said, "Yo, you man not sing enough in the Bible, man." And that's why you have songs today, man. Then another one will say, "Yeah, there's not enough worship in there," and that's why you got foaming at the mouth and people, rolled on the floor. Then another man would read what tongues in the Bible and not understand it, and that's why you have what Baptists and Methodists, and it goes on and on and on. So yeah, with Orthodox, I'm not sure where they come from.
Did that Martin Luther? Did he take out the Apocrypha? Did he?
I'm not too sure, but I know Martin Luther must have made a translation of the Bible. Got killed by, I think it was Henry VIII, And his dying wishes was that Henry VIII. His dying wishes, was that God will open the eyes of Henry VIII. Henry VIII still killed him. Okay, no, that didn't work. So again, that's how it is. Them churches, there's people. Then you got who else? I think the Catholic Church started with a man called Constantine. Constantine had a dream, apparently, and in that dream, it was a vision of a shepherd's stick. And he made the Catholic Church. From then, things keep splintering. And even to this day, you had a man called Charles Taze Russell, who started Seventh-day Adventists. A man called, what's the other one? The Golden Tablets, man. What's his name? The Mormons. This man had a dream, apparently. He wasn't sure what church to go to. And God said to him, make your own church. And that's what religion is. Religion is this man having dreams or man thinking you should do this, and just spins off until today, Christianity everywhere. So don't worry about it. There's plenty of religions, man. The Bible says where religion comes from. In fact, Pastor Park, let me tell you where religion comes from. Yeah. Oh man, what's that one? 1 second. This is where all religions come from when you check it deeper. 1 second. I think it's the Wisdom of Solomon. Let me see. Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 15. And this is how all religion comes into play. So it reads 14 and 14. For by vainglory are men, they entered into this world, and therefore they shall come shortly to an end. So the Bible said how basically our life is vain. We're not here long. We're here for a minute, then we're gone. You know what I mean? It goes, for a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he had made an image of his son, of his child, soon taken away, now honored him as a god. And that's how gods are born. Gods are just men that they died and people loved them so much they couldn't let them go, man. And now they make them a god, man. Look at Caesar Borgia, man. This is a man that died and people love him so much they made him a god. When you read the Bible about Baal was just a farmer that people love so much and they made him a god. Who else? Nimrod. Nimrod was a man, a king, someone powerful. And when he died, they couldn't let him go, man. And then guess what? They made a tree to him. They gave him a feast day. They gave him December 25th. And that's what it is. Do you know, yeah? What's the queen's husband that died by day? Philip died. And do you know somewhere in Africa, they worship Philip as a god? They believe that, this legend has it that Philip came down from heaven to that island. And they believe it. The only thing is that because it's a small amount of people, the religion's small. But that's how religion starts. Just like that. Someone honors you and likes you. And then all of a sudden now you're God. In fact, let me show it real quick. Hit the speaker for me, Baba Kushar. Had the island been bigger and some support behind it, that would be Christianity today. Right there. It wouldn't be Caesar on the wall, it'd be Philip on the wall. But because it's a small, remote African island, that's nothing. But that's what happens. Nimrod was a man that died, and now guess what? Nimrod's spirit's in the tree. He's born December 25th. All these things start to come with it after a while, but it starts off with a man who's famous and powerful that people like. Let me see. This is the one. All right, beg it, volume on, yeah? Couldn't believe it, man. It's a Prince Philip. It's in England, yeah, Prince Philip ain't shit. I didn't know who he was until he started getting sick. I didn't know about Prince Philip, I kid you not, until he flipped the Range Rover. Who's this guy flipping the Range Rover? I swear down. Then later on, he was getting sick. Then later on, he died. I don't know who Prince Philip, not know who Prince Philip was. Little did I know, yeah, niggas thought it was God and bowing down to him 100 miles away. In his own country, no one even knows who he is. People don't even care about him, man.
The island of Tanna was probably my favorite. It was Prince Philip's 90th birthday, and I wanted to celebrate with the tribe who worship him as a god. The strange tale of devotion to a Greek-born British royal has its roots in a local legend of a volcano which gave birth to a white man who married a queen. The local chief sent a traditional club to Buckingham Palace as a gift, and when the Duke sent back a picture of him holding it, his status as a deity was confirmed. For my trip, I brought with me some Philip souvenirs and a biography which rather contradicts the tribe's beliefs. The people of Yonanan village always hoped their prince would come to visit, but the news of his withdrawal from public life ends that dream. In 20...
That's ridiculous, man. People believe that. So when you read about the Catholic Church, it started off with a man called Constantine that was very powerful, and people wouldn't go. In fact, Islam, man, is powerful man called Muhammad, man, with a big military and a big, he could spread it by the sword. See, they're small, they don't have the military. That's why no one knows about it. But you got a military like Muhammad, then you can take over places like Turkey. That's why they're Muslims. You can take over places like some parts of Nigeria. That's why they're Muslim. Morocco. That's why they're Muslim. Somalia. When you're powerful, you can do it, man. And guess what? In that religion that you're bringing, you make yourself to God. That's what everyone believes in. And over time now, legend has it that, Muhammad ain't no strong man. He was a man that came down from God. They come with their nonsense, Prince Philip came from a volcano. Ridiculous, man. We got birth records on him. Somewhere, can't remember where he's born. I don't want to search it. But if you Wikipedia him, it will let you know the hospital his nigga was born in and what day it was born, what day and everything. He didn't come from no volcano, but that's how it is. Nimrod was a man that was born, man. He was born from his mom, who had sex with him afterwards, which is disgusting, mind you. That's it. He ain't come from no tree or come from the sky. That's how all religions come to thingy. And the Bible saying that. So it goes, for a father afflicted with untimely mourning. So what happens is you get a father that loves his son, man, and his son's dead is mourning, and he goes, you know what? I'm gonna make my son a god, man. That's what happened with Caesar Borgia, that happened with Muhammad, happened with Prince Philip, he died, mourning. People start to say, yeah, man, let's reverence him, man. It happened with Nimrod. Nimrod died, and before his mom said, you know what? Nimrod, you're gone. She goes, in fact, my son's still alive. His spirit belongs in this tree, and his spirit, this, and you know, they make stuff up. Excuse me. When he have made an image of his child gone, soon taken away, and they make an image after him. So, this is God, man. This is a tree, man. Worship this tree, man. This is Muhammad's birthday, Jesus' birthday, Caesar Borgia, whatever the case may be. Now honored him as a god, which was then a dead man, and delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifice. See that there? This man who's a nobody, the dead man. Now the ceremonies to him now. Christmas Day, you know the ones there. New Year's Day, Eid and Hajj and all these things to a dead man. Now the ceremonies and sacrifices that go with this man. And this whole chapter here, King Solomon is letting you know how religions come out, how they come about. And every religion's come by a man. Constantine started the Roman Catholic Church. Martin Luther started the Lutheran one. You know what I mean? What's his name? Slovakia. What's the brother's name? Henry VIII started the Protestant one. You know what I mean? In fact, I can't even say that, because Protestants, anyone against Catholic Church. So technically, Martin Luther could have been technically considered Protestant too. He's protesting. You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones. Any more questions? Not Martin Luther King, so like you said, Martin Luther King. His name is Martin Luther. Martin Luther. No, Martin Luther King. His name is Martin Luther King. His dad named him after Martin Luther, the same Martin Luther that translated the Bible, because he was a rebel and a revolutionary against the Catholic Church. So his dad wanted to honor him. But Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King, his name is Martin Luther King. His name is Michael King. But he called himself, the same Martin Luther I'm talking about, he named himself after him because he was a rebel against the Catholics. He said, I'm translating the Bible. So his father went, did he name himself? Did his father name him? I'm not sure. Let me see. I think he named himself Martin Luther. Let me check. I think he named himself. I believe his real name is Michael King, you know. Martin Luther King, let me look. Yeah. Born Michael King in Georgia, Atlanta. So it is Michael. I believe, I can't remember, I can't recall, but Commander Johanna broke it down. I think he named himself Martin Luther to take on, like, to be a revolutionary. Like, you know, I'm opposing the white man the same way how Martin Luther opposed the Catholic Church. I think that's the reason why. Martin Luther, no. I'm about to show us a Dungabar. You know, we know there are a lot of black people in the Dark Ages, but it was around the 1600s. We're talking Henry VIII times. That man, we're talking back then. There's a man that went against the Catholic Church, translated his own Bible into German, I believe it was. He translated it from Greek to German, which was a crime back then. Like the Holy Tongue back then was considered Latin, and any man doing anything other than that was like, yo, he's blaspheming. So this man translated it when he shouldn't have. Killed him. And I think you know Henry VIII, one of the 6 wives. He tried to he prayed like, yo, Lord, open his eyes. No, that didn't happen. He died. So that's where that Martin Luther King, that Martin Luther comes from. His name ain't Martin Luther King. This Martin Luther. He put his name in that. I've recorded me one more. In fact, 1 second. Verse 16. Thus, in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law. And that's the seat there. That's Christmas right there, man. It starts off with one man that's honored and loved so much, and over time, man, it's kept as a law. People keep it strongly, and we gotta keep this law, we gotta keep the tradition, gotta keep it going, and that's how it works. Over time and time and time, people push it, and now you got Christmas. Christmas as a law. You ain't Christian, but you don't celebrate Christmas. People looking like, whoa. Listen, to tell a man I don't celebrate Christian, even a Muslim man looking like, what's wrong with you? Even a Sikh, the Rasta man, everyone go, yo, what's wrong with you? Rasta man celebrate Christmas, man. How do I know? My family do, man. Rasta man dressed down their back, sitting down, talking about, yeah, Christmas, I'm getting this year. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down with the family for Christmas. Yeah, I'm gonna go see mommy for Christmas, man. You too. Because what it's a law, it's a must do. It's not even about, it's gone past religion now. It's gone past religion. You don't have to even celebrate Christianity. Apparently, Christmas is the birth of Christ. birth of the savior of the Christians, it's not anymore. It's something that you must do, man. I got Rasta cousins and everything to tell me, yeah, man, so how's the holidays, man? I think, yeah, I don't do it, Oh, you don't. Mr. Rasta, man, Mr. Fire and Babylon and all this, talking about Christmas and, yeah, I'm going to get myself a nice, my father's a Rasta, man, talking about, yeah, I'm going to get my nice fish for Christmas, cook up a nice food and sit down. I'm thinking, you too. Because now it's a law, man. It's a law. I don't care how strong, I don't care if you're a Muslim or anything, man. I see Muslims walking around with a kufi on and they're walking with their shopping bags and out. There's one thing here, when a man celebrates Christmas and he got shopping bags, there's one thing that you can't disguise. Anyone know what it is? When you walk with shopping bags for Christmas, there's one thing you can't hide. Turkey you can put at the bottom of the bag. Presents, but there's one thing that you cannot hide. I see them with it all the time. Anyone know? It's a tube of wrapping paper, man. It just sticks out the bag. You can't. I see it stick at the bag like, I've seen my fake Israelites, all of them, I see it stick out the bag. I think, oh, someone's wrapping some gifts. There's no bag that you can put wrap paper in. I don't know why. It's like the Lord did it on purpose, man. And we see it, man. And that's all it is. After a while, that tradition is just, Well, anyway, that's the we're gonna cut down, yeah? You good for time? All right, no sweat. All right, cool. Record hit with the announcement. That's the class. Hand out to priest and prophet. True Pradaya Allah with the announcements. You haven't clapped it up. Clap. Khan should be the first one. You see?
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Who's for a new brother or sister? When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 month period in which a brother and sister will call each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3 and 8 to 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, Mashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher, priest funds. Free will offered for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Open common holy convocations. Any holy convocation from the sheet.
It's February 22nd and 23rd, Purim. That's the next feast day, Salakia.
Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start to wear all black. Boot, shirt, pants, headband, scarves. Yeah. That man of Israel, Amajium Shabbat, Amajium Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Brakatah.
Yajim Bata. So give the sisters a kind salute. Man of Israel, Amajium Shabbat, Amajium Barak.
Yahweh Shema Alatah Hashem Yahweh.
Yamamita, dismiss.
This is a bad man too.